Curious about this subject, I had a dictionary. I could look up the word homosexual. I had an encyclopedia, and I had the Bible.
I mean, I've owned this store so long that I've had people that started out playing here when they were just little kids, and now they have kids of their own.
You're watching Palomar News.
When I was curious,
Welcome to Palomar News. I'm Aslan Choi.
And I'm Mariana Jordan.
The sea lions in La Jolla have been a popular attraction for many in San Diego, but some people have not been able to respect the creature's boundaries, and it's become a point of controversy.
Not everyone agrees on whether they should stay there or not. Sam Foser brings us more.
An ongoing issue between people and sea lions at La Jolla Cove is getting worse, with many visitors getting too close to the animals.
I was like, I feel like you shouldn't be that close to them. I don't know too much about them, but I feel like you shouldn't be where you can reach or touch them.
Yeah, when we came down here, I saw people in the corner back over there, and first thing I said to my mom is, I was like, I'm surprised how close they are. I've seen people get bit on social media just from getting so close, and it's like, this is kind of their land, this is their home. Like, I feel like we should respect that.
Multiple people have been bitten by sea lions in San Diego recently, and 7 out of the 9 sea lion pups born in La Jolla Cove this year have died. The increased risk to the safety of the people and the animals is causing local groups to get involved.
Against the law to approach them or touch them. They do bite. They carry diseases, so please be careful. Thank you.
I'm Robin Davidoff, and I'm the Sierra Club Seal Society Chair. And our mission is to educate the public about our sea lions and our seals, and to advocate for the protections of them. This is an area that attracts people from all over the world. We have people coming every single day. We have volunteer docents like myself who come down to try to educate the public and to ask for distances between the sea lions and the people, for their own public safety as well as the safety of the sea lions.
But not everyone agrees on how to handle the situation.
My name is Doug Burley. I swim here every day pretty much. The problem is there's just way too much going on here, and the city needs to run the animals out of here. But city government has no spine. This is not a zoo. It's become a zoo. Look at all the tourists around here.
I think you should keep them here. It looks like it's a great place for them to live. They have the rocks to lounge on, and then they can go into the ocean to get food. And I feel like humans have plenty of other places they can go. There's plenty of other beaches from what I can tell here, and you know, if this is their place, you should let them stay.
This is the sea lion's home. This is their natural habitat. So trying to remove them is quite difficult. If they're born here, they're going to come back here. This is the area that they've chosen, even though they undergo a tremendous amount of harassment from people all day long. They put up with it. So I don't think they're going anywhere.
Sea lions are protected under the Marine Mammal Protection Act, which is federal law. As debates continue, only time will tell how the issue at the Cove will be resolved. This is Sam Foser with Palomar News.
We'll continue to bring more updates on the sea lions in the future.
Governor Newsom has signed 2 bills that aim to help San Diego better deal with flooding that may come with heavy rainfall. The bills were written after the large storms back in January, and they'll allow storm channel maintenance projects to remove delays and speed up construction. They'll also allow public agencies to help fund these projects. The storms in January caused flooding that affected thousands. The city was criticized for lack of maintenance on storm drain channels, which were blocked by debris, making the flooding worse. The city wants to avoid a repeat in case more intense storms hit in the future.
Food banks are amazing resources for any community, and Josh Stein is going to show us one that specializes in making sure no produce goes to waste.
What you hear is a community coming together to help those who are in need of food. Felicia Tobias explains the process on food recovery for Produce Good.
Produce Good is a food recovery organization that specializes in connecting people in need with fresh produce that is locally grown around the county. They have a few different ways that they do this. The flagship program is called Crop Swap, where we go into people's backyards who have mini orchards. We pick a bunch of food and we get it donated to the food bank.
Volunteers are what make up the foundation. The goal is to lessen the amount of hungry people in San Diego.
Alrighty. Thank you. Thank you.
Pramod Mangbagu explains why he volunteers.
For 2024, I made a conscious effort to try and look at what volunteering and community service opportunities were around me. And upon looking at websites like Hands on San Diego and volunteering with places like the San Diego Food Bank or Feeding San Diego, I was able to stumble across Produce Good. Altogether, I have to say it's a great opportunity to be able to integrate yourself with the community, be able to be part of a really lively and exciting environment, all while being able to do some good for the people around you.
If you have any time to give back to the community, Produce Good is always looking for volunteers. Josh Stein, Palomar News.
If you have any interest in volunteering for Produce Good, head to their website and check the volunteer calendar. Hours ago, Hurricane Milton made landfall in Florida. While it's down to a Category 3, it still looked like one of the most dangerous hurricanes seen in a long time. Tampa was predicted to be hit the worst, with a potential 15 inches of rain and 150-mile-per-hour winds. Over 1 million people were told to evacuate, and that it was a matter of life and death. According to meteorologist Noah Bergen, it was near the limit of what Earth's atmosphere can produce. If you know anyone in Florida, maybe check in and see if they're safe.
Coming up, a group of military spouses who are brought together by competitive spirit and kickball. We'll be right back.
The black truck? Oh. Hey. Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me.
Because
my best
the
friend.
teleprompter wasn't updated, and I was
You want to see some
told
photos
that.
of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top. of
My
the
bad,
mountain.
sorry.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking, now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
You're watching Palomar News.
Welcome back to Palomar News. Thanks for sticking around, and don't worry, we've still got plenty for you.
For sure. Military spouses have a lot to worry about, but Palomar's own Bobby Sharton is going to show us a group of them who used kickball to train, bond, and blow off steam.
As military units train on Camp Pendleton, another unit also trains nearby. Meet the Kick Jaggers, a group of inspiring military spouses. These women juggle the challenge of military life and fierce kickball competition.
So I used to play in MSKA, and it started getting a little slow down. So then I seen a pitch for Echo athletes on the Facebook page, and so I ended up joining that. And then I knew a lot of spouses that wanted to play kickball, so I made my team, and that's how we are here.
Each member of this league has a story. For many, their husbands are deployed, leaving them to manage household responsibilities alone. But they find love and support within this tight-knit community.
I have friendships that will be a bond forever. We get closer. The kickball is like a stress relief. We leave home, the kids are at home, the husbands are at home watching the kids, and we're just having fun out here playing kickball and just enjoying it and embracing it.
Right now, the field is empty, but soon it'll be filled with cheering women from diverse backgrounds. They'll showcase their skills, bringing a childhood game to a league of their own.
Echo Athletics is a business that I started in 2013 after a friend of mine passed away. Her name was Echo Shepherd, and I started it after realizing that there was no kickball in North San Diego County. And we first started with 4 teams, and a year after that, we were in Carlsbad with 8 teams, and now we play kickball all year round.
So whether you're a seasoned athlete or just looking to have fun, this league welcomes everyone.
Only requirement is you want to come out and have fun and bond with other people. You got to be 18 and up, but we have let people who are 17 and 16, if their parents are playing, they can play as well.
While juggling both motherhood and the challenging military life, these remarkable women prove that teamwork and passion can thrive anywhere. On and off the kickball field, they show inspiring dedication. Reporting for Palomar News, I'm Bobby Sharton.
Sometimes fierce competition can be the best way to de-stress. For more information, check out echoathleticsca.com.
A case of the dengue virus has been reported in Escondido this past Sunday. The virus is not common in the U.S. and is spread mainly by mosquitoes. Symptoms include fever, chills, aches, and nausea, but can also turn deadly and cause symptoms like shock and respiratory problems that might require hospitalization. County health officials say risk of further spread is low and are spraying in some neighborhoods to try and reduce risk. Some tips to avoid mosquitoes include dumping any containers of water around your home and wearing sleeves or insect repellent when outside. In Carlsbad this October, a local animal shelter is creating a special altar to remember beloved pets who have passed away. Alani Acosta brings us more.
The Carlsbad Animal Shelter is celebrating Day of the Dead in the month of October, allowing pet owners to honor their pets by dropping off a photo along with a favorite toy or treat. These offerings will be displayed on the ofrenda, inviting the spirits of the pets back for a visit.
Do this as something kind of special for our staff and our volunteers, because working here, we tend to bring a lot of these animals home and they become our pets. It was special for me because I just recently lost my pug, so this is a special project for me. It's kind of close to my heart because of my Houston. I miss him so much, and we were kind of just throwing out the idea and talking about it, and we were like, why not? So at the moment, we are offering it to volunteers and members of the public to bring in a photo of their pet and put it on the ofrenda. The Day of the Dead for pets it's an unofficial date, but it starts on October 27th. So it's a way to, on those days, their spirits come and they come visit us. So you offer like some bread or some food or some waters. In this case, we offered toys, treats, and cat toys for our pets. So when their spirits come, they have that too. Dogs and cats are so different in their personality and everything, so it's a way to heal from that and possibly process that to be able to move on to find another pet.
The shelter encourages everyone to participate by bringing their pets mementos, allowing us to remember their beloved pets that have passed away.
If you have a pet you want to be remembered forever, stop by the Carlsbad shelter with a picture to be displayed on the ofrenda, and maybe visit some of the fuzzy critters while you're at it.
The DMV has announced that seniors over 70 no longer have to take a written test in order to renew their license. A visit will still be required for an updated photo and vision test, but it should be a much quicker renewal as long as there aren't any recent accidents or violations on their record. For those who are under 70, the DMV is still continuing to make more of its operations digital. Written tests, registration renewals, and replacing lost licenses are now able to be done online. Less time in the DMV is a good thing for everyone. San Marcos is shaking things up when it comes to public transportation. A new on-demand bus service, NCTD Plus, is giving locals a flexible and affordable way to get around town.
People are familiar with city buses. They've been working the same way for decades. You wait at a certain stop for a certain time, pay, then ride to your destination. But now in San Marcos, there's a new type of bus. It's called NCTD Plus, and it'll pick you up on demand almost anywhere in the city.
If you're in San Marcos and you're trying to get somewhere else in San Marcos, it's cheaper than an Uber. It's around the same price as the city bus, and then we can get you closer to your destination.
The program was launched back in June, and it started out slow. At first, they would only get a few riders a day. Lately, this on-demand system has been picking up traction. One bus driver says he now drives up to 30 people a day.
It's definitely expanding. I see more buses painted like this at the lot, so that means that this is expanding, obviously.
The buses are most popular near Palomar and Cal State San Marcos. They'll even wait at the transit centers to be ready for students. For some, this could eliminate the daily struggle to find parking.
So this actually offers an ability where if you live close to campus, you don't have to worry about parking your car on campus. You could actually hail one of these vehicles and go point to point.
With the NCTD Plus app, or even over the phone, you can choose your own pickup spot. There are virtual bus stops all throughout most of the city. Of course, they'll also go to physical bus stops. The fare is $3 normally and $1.50 when going to or from any transit center. Soon, this service will be available to more areas than just San Marcos.
Our next zone is going to launch in the city of Vista in April of 2025.
In addition to Vista, the service hopes to expand to Oceanside and Fallbrook as long as they have the funding. As the network grows, people can look forward to easy, accessible transportation. Stay tuned as North County continues to embrace innovative changes for public transit.
If you're thinking about taking that $20 Uber, maybe give NCTD Plus a shot instead.
After the break, our very own Trevor Tanner is going to show us how new football helmets designed to better protect the head are being used by the Comets and how the players feel about them. Stay tuned.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
Kevin, I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
You're watching Palomar News.
Welcome back to Palomar News.
With football season in full swing, concussion prevention is on top of the mind. This new design is making a difference that will benefit Palomar athletics. Trevor Tanner tells us more.
Each year in the fall, people are concerned about football player safety, especially revolving concussions. Various helmet companies, along with the NFL, have continued the advancement in technology to improve player safety. I interviewed former defensive back for the Palomar Comets, Masato Thompson, who was able to wear one of the newest helmets.
It's definitely a lot, but I think for your brain, it's definitely worth it because you definitely want to try to protect that as much as you can. I had already had a helmet before that I was going to wear, and luckily I had the best dad in the world. And we were watching Sunday Night Football is the first game that these helmets actually came out in. And we're looking at it, and it's really bizarre because it doesn't have the top bar, and it doesn't have like a full face mask like the other helmets do.
In fall of 2022, Rydell released the Rydell Axiom. This helmet, along with the unique look, is not just for looks, but it lessens the impact and provides additional flexing on hits. This helmet design removes the top bar of the face mask. By doing this, it provides a player a more clear view of the field and lessens impact, and is becoming more and more popular.
And so I remember there was this guy that got hit, and he was wearing the specific helmet. And you could see how the other player who had a regular helmet, when he hit him, it didn't have the top bar. And so the way that the helmet took the impact and crumbled it, and so as soon as my dad saw that, he's like, yeah, we need to get that helmet for you, like ASAP.
Guardian caps are a new piece of equipment that provides an extra level of padding. Guardian caps worn on the outside of helmets. Players can use these in practice, and now NFL players can wear them in-game. When worn, the Guardian cap reportedly reduces the severity of impact by 10% if one player is wearing it. With the new Axiom helmets are no longer determined on just size. Riddell released the True Fit system by using the Riddell Verified T app. It captures a 3D image of the player's head. Riddell will customize a factory install performance liner system of pads with thicknesses, shapes, and contours to create a personalized fit for the player. In 2023, the Axiom was announced as one of the top 5 safest helmets by the NFLPA.
That security and that safety on me when I played was just such a big deal for me.
Football should no longer be considered just a barbaric sport. It is continuing to get safer and safer each and every year. Now let's send it back to the studio. I'm Trevor Tanner with Palomar News.
Always got to keep your head in the game. Safely, of course. Go Comets.
October is LGBT History Month, and Palomar reporter Evelyn Galan Acevedo got a chance to talk to the person who founded the month about its significance to LGBT culture, making its voice heard.
Pride Month is celebrated in June, but a more significant celebration takes place in October. LGBTQ+ History Month, founded in 1994 by Rodney Wilson, a history teacher at a public high school in Missouri.
In January of that year, I wrote a proposal that October would make a great Lesbian and Gay History Month. It was modeled, of course, on Women's History Month, which started in 1978, and Black History Month, which started in 1926. So it's the same type of idea. The difference, though, being that this would focus on LGBTQ culture, history, history makers in the month of October.
Today, there are many safe spaces and resources for the LGBTQ+ community, although that wasn't always the case.
When I was curious about this subject, I had a dictionary. I could look up the word homosexual, and I had the Bible. And I remember looking up the word homosexual in the Bible. That was the extent of the resources I had as a kid growing up in the 1970s. Today, all anyone has to do is Google LGBTQ History Month, LGBTQ history icons. You will go down a wonderful rabbit hole. Some information not so good, most information decent. You have to be a discerning consumer of information when you're on the internet.
As of September 2024, there are over 500 anti-LGBTQ bills in the United States. Wilson believes that it's important for allies to make their voices heard this November.
I think it's really important with this upcoming election, for example, for everyone to look at the candidates, look at the two primary parties that we have, because generally it's still very much a binary choice, and ask which candidate or which party is more likely to stand with LGBTQ people and other marginalized groups, and vote for that person, vote for that party.
LGBTQ+ History Month highlights the achievements that have been made and recognizes the efforts that still continue. For Palomar News, I'm Evelyn Galan Acevedo.
If you want to learn more about LGBT history, feel free to check out the resources at Palomar's Pride Center at palomar.edu/Pride Center.
If somehow you haven't heard, the Padres and Dodgers are playing Game 4 of the NLDS as we speak. So far, this series has been nothing but drama, with balls and trash thrown at players, shouting matches, and hit pieces written about Padres players. Fernando Tatis Jr. has had one of the absolute best postseason performances with 4 home runs so far. If the Padres offense keeps it up against the Dodgers bullpen, the streets of downtown are going to be absolutely on fire. But if not, they'll be heading back to LA for a very tense elimination game. Coming up, I'll be taking you to a place where you can meet new friends through the power of board games. Stay tuned. Located in Vista, Paradise Games is a humble board game store with a lengthy history.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No, I'll call for a ride.
Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
You're watching Palomar News.
Welcome back to the show.
I got to visit Paradise Games, as in a pair of dice, a Vista board game store with game nights and a very welcoming community. Located in Vista, Paradise Games is a humble board game store with a lengthy history.
Well, I've owned Paradise Games for 21 years. And I've owned this store so long that I've had people that started out playing here when they were just little kids, and now they have kids of their own.
With over 2 decades to build an expansive catalog, Paradise is filled to the brim with tabletop games of all kinds, and with plenty of people to play them.
The excitement is to be a hub where people of different gaming interests and gaming likes can come together and participate in their sort of things, whether it's people who play Warhammer 40K or Magic the Gathering, or if you just like playing board games and you sort of have that as the basis for what you're doing, I think.
Considering how packed Paradise could get during game nights, there were plenty of regulars who had plenty to praise about the place.
So normally for my work I'm by myself, so here I actually get to talk to people and have fun conversations and just play games and relax.
I've got really fond memories of Paradise. I played here when I was a kid, a teenager, 3rd, 4th edition. I had a long hiatus, about 15 years, but when I came back to the hobby, I was happy to see that you could get a game whenever you wanted and people would be available here to play really any time or day that you wanted, and I think that's really great.
I've made loads of friends here. I have probably made more friends here than anywhere else in my life.
Paradise Games offers a wonderful hub for people to get together and enjoy rolling the dice. If you want to get in on the board game action, check out Paradise's website at paradisegames.com. And that looks like it's going to be all for us tonight.
We'd like to thank you all for watching and hope you tune in to the next show on October 30th. I've been Ariana Jordan.
And I've been Aslan Choi. See you next time on Palomar News.